its own liberal bent, while talk radio has long been the place to hear the other side of the story. But soon, all of that can change. I mean, I'm saving my money because I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen to talk radio. Brian Jennings is the author of Censorship, The Threat to Silence Talk Radio. Brian, welcome to the program.
Well, thank you.
How are you?
Hey, it's good to see you.
You've been in radio for forever and a day, running some of the biggest radio companies and talk radio, and you know what's coming. I know what's coming. It's not going to be a direct assault. They're not going to do the fairness doctrine.
That's correct.
Right.
That's correct.
How do you think this is going to come?
The fairness doctrine is dead on arrival. They're going through the back door, as we all know. They're doing it under two different scenarios. One is localism, they call it, which is a wide open area which they can define, and who knows what that truly means. But we have some definitions here. The other, the FCC is already beginning diversity hearings for ownership of media. And the intent there is to strictly take media and redistribute the wealth across America.
So wait, let's go to localism, because I think localism is what I've seen. And
it's a big key.
Yeah, because newspapers are going to go out, and then they're going to say, well, there's no place to talk about the city council meeting, so it's got to be local.
Right.
And they're going to make it impossible to take national shows like mine or Rush Limbaugh, and then those radio stations are going to go out of business.
It's censorship of programs such as yours, simply because they're going to require stations to put on local programming, whether that programming is good or not.
Right.
And here's the deal. It's censorship because this is about people's right to hear what they want to hear, rather than anything else. And that's a huge deal.
If they're serving the public good is being served. You can see it in the ratings.
Right.
I mean, that's how the public votes. Is with the ratings. Okay, so the second.
They are advisory boards.
Yeah, yeah. The second one is the diversity. What does this mean?
Well, diversity of ownership. What they want to do is they want to break up the big media companies, the companies that have put you in business and have done such a good job of syndicating great conservative talk radio for years, you and a number of other hosts, and put them out of business and reassign those broadcast licenses to other entities, minorities, women, whatever it may be. Their hope is to simply push more liberal programming through that into America.
But they're
redefining America.
I was one of the guys. I was a champion. You remember this? I was a champion of progressive radio, Air America. I was saying, bring it on. The more competition coming to the AM band, the better. It's good for all of us.
But don't regulate your way onto the air. Earn it.
It doesn't work. I don't know why. I mean, I hear Rush say, it's because liberal theories don't, whatever. I don't know what the reason is, but it doesn't work.
It doesn't work because it has to be done through the free market system. People have to decide for themselves what they want to hear, when they want to hear it, and how they want to hear it.
So what are these local councils that they're also
This is the most amazing thing. This is the most onerous thing I can think of. In my 40 years of radio, I have never in my life been confronted with something like this.
Okay.
They are going to be acorn boards. That's what I call them. And they're going to be citizen advisory boards programming. They're going to weigh in on stations programming, and they're going to be able to recommend whether that programming is in the community interest, define it, and send it to the FCC.
This is crazy.
Well, it's not.
Tell me. It's
tyranny.
How is that? It is. How is that? How far down the road is that?
Glenn, I think it's right under our nose. I think that we don't actually realize how onerous this is and how sudden this is right now. It's right here, right now. Michael Copps, acting FCC chairman, is a huge fan, not only of diversity, but localism in radio. They have been talking about this localism and permanent advisory boards now for a long time. They issued a report in January 2008 in which they mentioned no fewer than 8 times permanent advisory boards, programming advisory boards for radio station. 8 times. They're deadly serious about it. They don't even know.
We have a minute. What does anybody do? Are they going to regulate XM and Sirius? Because I'm on XM. They're going to put radio out of business, and radio people will just switch to XM. They'll destroy all of those local businesses.
Well, many of these Democrats that propose this would like to go after satellite radio, would like to go after Fox News, would like to go after the internet. And guess what country is breaking up their media for diversity right now because she is so concerned about criticism of her re-election bid? The president of Argentina. Are we going to do that?
What do you do? You're the average person and you're a fan. What do you do?
Number one, speak up loudly, speak up clearly, rally around this. We need our own Tea Party, that is a free speech Tea Party.
The people will go crazy. You do this to talk radio, people will go crazy.
Yeah.
You know what, Brian, the name of your book again, I'm sorry.
Censorship, the threat to silence talk radio.
Thank you. Now listen, America, read the book, get involved. I have felt this for a long time. Voices like mine or Rush or Sean, they're going to be gone. They're going to be gone because they count on you doing nothing, right?
Without free speech, all our other rights mean nothing.
Okay. So pick up the book and get involved. Businesses and leaders and politicians